Welcome to another Ask Anita, which I decided to do because I miss my radio show in Philadelphia so much. My Ask Anita radio show where I used to give advice about everything and anything. So I decided to do it right here off the Facebook page. So if any of you have any questions about my book that I wrote, and thank you for buying it, by the way. It's doing very well on Amazon.com, also in Kindle version, and soon to be in Barnes & Noble. It's just taking a little bit of extra time. But if you did buy the book and you had some questions about it, put them up on the Facebook page, and I will gladly read them with or without your name, as you prefer, and I can answer any questions that you have about the book. And it could be like being at one of those events in a big bookstore where everybody has to wear a wristband. So, hey, that'll happen. It's going to happen. Okay, the first question comes from a girl who does not want to be identified. She said she was reading about my first boyfriend in my book, which I'm supposed to give the title of. It's Only Good Business, right? You Turn Me On a Radio is the title of the book. You Turn Me On a Radio, like the Joni Mitchell song, ... My Wild Rock and Roll Life, which explains what the book is about. You have to do that. So she was reading that book that I just mentioned the title of, and she saw the parallels between my first boyfriend, who was very jealous and possessive, and her boyfriend. And she wanted to know if I thought it was really such a big problem, such a big deal, as she put it. I do. I really do. I think that there are a lot of people out there, not just men, who are too possessive, and they start to think about somebody that they're in love with as someone that they own and someone who's a possession. That's where the word possessive comes from. And I think you really have to watch that and see how that develops and see if it gets worse. And if he is jealous of your friends and of the time you spend doing the things you love, I would definitely see the red flag and try to either work that out or walk away. Okay, that was me walking away. Okay, next question was from Paulie from Cherry Hill, and he wants to know if I still have the Stevie Nicks album cover that I write about in my book. I do have it. It's usually on my wall in a frame, but just for you, Polly, I took it down and I decided to show it to you. This is the album cover that Stevie Nicks wrote to Anita for loving the songs. It's a little hard to see. And she didn't even mind that it was the promo version of it. If you can see here, it was the promo version. And that means I didn't pay for it, and it didn't even bother her. She's just a truly wonderful human being. And my cousin Tavi, who is on the cover of Adweek lately, oh, by the way, she met Stevie Nicks recently, and Stevie was just as lovely and charming to her as she was to me many, many years ago. So that's something you don't often get to say about someone who's been in the public eye for so long. Also a prized possession of mine is this autographed album, the Jimi Hendrix Experience album, which was autographed by Noel Redding, which I know, right? Okay, yeah, this is a biggie for me. This is also on my wall. I didn't even bother taking this one out of the glass case. And he wrote, very best wishes to Anita, much love, Noel Redding. So, yeah, that was great. Okay, who else? Carol wants to know, Carol Richmond wants to know, haven't I seen the cover of your book somewhere before? Yes, one time, many, many years ago, this was this picture was in the newspaper, but it wasn't the same photo. It was a different, slightly different photo taken by Scott Wiener, as most of the photos are in the book that weren't taken by Eric Davis. Both of those guys I want to thank. And my friend George Gruhl did a little work on it, and this is how it turned out. So I want to thank everybody who gave me permission to use the photos for the book. Okay, that's about it for now. See you next time for another version of Ask Anita. Bye.